I am a monster. I will destroy you.
Good morning, my flotsam minions. 6:30 in the morning. We got up at 5:30 this morning. My wife and I are on our way to the Palace of Auburn Hills. It's where the Detroit Pistons play. Only there's no game at 6:30 in the morning. We're going to a seminar called the Get Motivated Seminar. It's going to be filled with tons of speakers. It's going to be Bill Cosby's going to be there, Joe Montana, Colin Powell's going to be there, one of the former presidents of IBM's going to be there. One of the former presidents of Microsoft is going to be there. John Walsh from America's Most Wanted. Harry Potter is going to be there. Harriet Beecher Stowe is going to be there. Martha Washington. Special guest appearance by Chewbacca. I don't know who's going to be there. Some of those were true. So I'm not used to being up at 6:30 in the morning. I'm pretty much just motivated to take a nap. So I will keep you updated during the day, and I will show you just how motivated I am. And I told you before, we don't go to any event unless we have a coupon. My wife found tickets for $1.95. We're in what, premier seating?
Yes.
Yeah, we're in premier seating. $1.95 premier seating, so you know it's going to be good. So I'll keep you up to date during the day. Here we are entering the parking lot of the Palace of Auburn Hills. We're entering the palatial grounds. Here's the palace, where we come to get motivated. Look at the crowd here. $1.95 a head, they must be making a fortune. Still sitting here waiting to get motivated. And the rockets red, the bombs bursting in air. Got a little break going on here. We heard from Dr. Robert Schuller. His main point was we need to ask ourselves, what is our destiny? Apparently my destiny is to wander around like an idiot yanking into a camcorder. I mean, it's not a bad gig. Unless you want to be useful or respected or rich. Also heard from Rick Belluzzo, who's a former Microsoft president. One of his major points was you need to reinvent yourself several times in your life. Well, I've done that. For many years I was a successful engineering manager. Made a fair amount of money, fairly well respected in the community. Reinvented myself. Now I'm doing this. Doodly doodly doo. I also heard from Chris Denham, an Indian motivational speaker. You ever heard of such a thing? He's from, you know, from India. He stressed being grateful that we're born in such a good country. And we're so lucky to have been born in America, land of opportunity. One thing he said I can't improve on is he asked us an unanswerable question. How come drive-thru ATMs have keypads that are in Braille? Some of the most motivated people in the building. One standing in line, waiting for the men's room. Just a little while ago I listened to that great ex-Notre Dame coach Lou Holtz talk to us. And he had an important acronym, WIN. What's important now? He said you should ask yourself that 25 times a day. What's important now? So I tried it out. What's important now? What's important now? What's important now? Nothing. I just heard John Walsh talk. John Walsh was a creator, host of America's Most Wanted. So he told the gut-wrenching tale how his 6-year-old son was abducted, killed, and decapitated. So, you know, I got no jokes for that. I just got done seeing General Colin Powell speak. Pretty cool. One thing he said that really impressed me is he said he spends all his time looking out the front windshield of life, not in the rearview mirrors. And I agree with that. You can tell from these videos, I spend the majority of my time looking out the windshield. Doodly doodly doo. Howard Putnam, former CEO of Southwest Airlines, said a very cool thing. He said, turbulence is inevitable, misery is optional. It looks to me like all of you are exercising that option by watching these videos. We're headed home from the Get Motivated seminar. It's pretty formal and subdued event, I think. He's here! fun seeing General Colin Powell, although he looked less generally in person. Kind of looked more regular guy-ish. Which impressed my wife. She liked the fact that he looked more regular guy-ish. Got to see Bill Cosby. That was a lot of fun.
Ladies and gentlemen,
some of you may be like those people who go to church Sunday and agree with the Bible when it says the Lord helps those who help themselves, and then you do nothing, waiting for the Lord.
But it was just a lot of fun to watch him ramble on. Got to see Mayor Giuliani. He talked about, I don't know what, I forget what he talked about. What did he talk about? He talked about using computers. He said everyone should learn to use a computer. I don't think this is what he had in mind, though. Kind of disappointed Harry Potter didn't actually show. So, it was a long day. We got up at 5:30 in the morning, 7:30 at night. We're just on our way home now. Stopped to get something to eat. So till tomorrow, please keep all hands and feet inside the ride till it comes to a complete stop, or until you get motivated enough to roll the window back up. I had enough. That's good.